But it didn't start off that way. No, in fact, I reviewed the Fiesta when it was brand new. That time, Ford organized a regional media drive event in was where was it? Phuket. In Phuket, a bunch of us flew there, test drove the Fiesta, and found that wow, it's a really lovely car. In fact, a few of my media friends who went for that event came back, ended up buying the car. Now, make no mistake, when it was new, the Fiesta was has its pros and cons, but it was one of the nicer to drive vehicles in the B segment. In fact, at that time, Ford and Mazda were in collaboration. The Fiesta shared its platform with the Mazda 2 of that generation. And this is the first version, the pre-facelift model, and it was powered by the 1.6 liter Ford call it what, the TIVCT engine. Basically, it means that this car has the engine has variable valve timing and all that, but it's a port injection engine. Now, this car, why am I in possession of this car? Well, it is a courtesy car from Tana. My E39 is at plus performance for undergoing final preparations for Evo Enduro. Okay, so Tana has very kindly lent me this car to get around by. He's actually going to sell this car on. Okay, and Tana is a very interesting thing going on, whereby besides repairing cars, he also has a few. Well, he has acquired a few cars along the way, and anybody wants to buy a project car to work on, well, you can buy the car from him for cheap, like this Fiesta here. I understand that after I return this car to him, there is a potential buyer looking at this car. All right, so he sells the car as is. Means that there will be the car won't be perfect. There will be things that need fixing, but everything will be declared, everything will be above board, and if you need him and his team to fix it up to drivable condition or shining gleaming condition, he can do it for you, right? But what you would get is you would be seeing the car, right, in with an honest appraisal, as is, bare bones, some scratches here, some dents there, maybe the engine is misfiring, you change some spark plugs, and it's good. So I do know for a fact that the engine of this Fiesta was misfiring before this. He got the plugs just changed, and I would say that driving his car around, the engine is peppy. I love it. I love the rev happiness of this engine. Really punchy. Okay, the suspension needs work. The suspension of this car obviously needs work. It's I remember when it was new. Okay, that was the fuel warning. Now, I remember when it was new, the Fiesta's electric power steering system was one of the most uh, precise, one of the most crisp steerings in the segment. But now, because I think a lot of the linkages, the bushes all koya already, right? When I go over bad surfaces, I can hear a lot of clock, 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 clock sound from the front suspension, and the steering just feels loose. So whoever that buys this car definitely needs to refresh the entire front suspension system. Okay, but more on that. What I want to really marvel on, what I really want to marvel on, right? The Fiesta. Despite people saying that this is a problematic car, this is a car that here spoil, there spoil, and all that, right? The 2 days I spent with this car, there are no issues. Yes, it's making noise here and there. The car feels loose around the seams, but it goes. It goes, right? Which goes to the main point which I want to say is that it's amazing. The automobile, right? Most automobiles, despite the relative complexity, so many moving components in a car, right? It is amazing how car makers are able to ensure that your car is able to run, all right, even though it's not in optimum mechanical condition. Now, a lot of car enthusiasts, right, like most of you watching this video, you'll probably be unfamiliar with the concept of driving your car to the ground, all right? But most of us are accustomed to driving cars that are well kept, well maintained, well oiled, all the fluids changed on time. But it is amazing, even when you have have an intention to run your car to the ground, it's amazing how far you have to drag the car before it finally goes to ground, right? That's what I'm saying. So yeah, this Fiesta, quite obviously, there's a lot of this is a car where some work needs to be done before it is in a condition where many of you who watch this video, and me myself included, would deem this car fit for use. But even that, even that, it's running. It's running. All right, hasn't given me any problems, and this alone to me, right, is testament to what a fabulous creation the automobile is. This is a car that shortened uh, distances for people. This is, and for such a complex piece of machinery, it keeps going, even if some of us are negligent with keeping it going properly. Okay, so this goes to show that even what high standards even an average car is built to. Such high, the average car is really built. Even the most average car is built to amazingly high standards of robustness and durability. This to me is just amazing. It's just mind blowing. Yeah, so I'm just recording this video to express my fascination and my gratitude to that fact, right? So the message that I want to close with is this. Some of us, when we buy for cars and all that, we shop with a lot of fear. And I just want to say that yes, you know, uh, some cars can be costly to maintain. All right, some cars can be costly to maintain if you want to keep them, if you want to, keep them to the highest standard of safety and all that. But there are also smart ways to maintain your car. There are also smart ways to upkeep your car. Okay, and yeah, you know, cars in general are built a lot tougher than we think they are. So here we are at Plus Performance, Tana's place, and I can show you the cabin of the Fiesta that he very kindly lent me. So you can see, got some wear and tear here. Okay, some interior wear and tear. This it needs a cleanup. Okay, the fabrics stain and all that. So, but here's what I really like is that Tana is very honest and upfront about the car's condition. And here's the man. Here's the man. Tana, thank you so much for the car. I was just showing my audience, recording my gratitude for lending this courtesy car to me.
Less than 7K, bro, for sale.
For sale. Yeah. I understand you had a buyer. Still, is it still open for?
Yeah, it's open. I mean, he's coming on Saturday.
Okay.
So anybody give me cash?
Anybody sebelum before Saturday come can seal the deal.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's not much. I mean, the car is perfectly fine except a bit of arm in the front, noise there. That's about it.
So what I was just saying earlier in my video, right? What I was really fascinated and in a way grateful for is that people a lot say the Fiesta is quite a bad rap in the used car market, right? Because of the perceived DCT problem, parts problem, and all that. But even that also, the car works.
The car works,
right?
And the DCT problem, yes. I mean, I had a Fiesta once, and I don't know lah. It's just servicing lah. That's
Yeah.
about it.
And hey, the engine is damn nice. One thing I have to say, the engine is very nice, very smooth.
So
Actually
wait,
punchy. It's
question.
punchy. Yeah.
I was wondered. So 1.2, 1.6, 1.4, correct?
Yeah.
Which one you prefer? This is 1.6.
This is a 1.6. Of course, the 1.4 nicer because it's a manual, but it is because it is a manual. I think the 1.6 engine is nicer, right?
Yeah.
Better power.
This feels more rounded, right?
Yeah. Sorry. Agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is this. A point that I was trying to make in my video is that, right? It's amazing, cars, right? Whatever we say, right? Actually the standards of car building is extremely high.
Yep.
Right? This car is not in the best of shape, but it runs.
I mean,
it got me reliable.
Definition of best of shapes is aircon damn cold.
Yeah.
Interior is comfortable and big.
Yeah.
There's some arms to do, but it's a very cheap fix.
Yeah.
$500. That's about it. Engine is peppy.
Yeah. Hey, engine damn good.
Gearbox is good.
Yeah. Smooth.
And to think like, bro.
Amazing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. All right. So yeah, thank you for the car. All right. Now I've got to.
Here's your car.
Now I have to go and settle the bill. Okay. But yeah, so do hit Tana with an offer and help him cover his Evo Enduro expenses.
Yes, correct. I got another car behind there. You must see.
Okay. Let's go. Next video.